Hello fellow trainers, it is me, Pokemon Trainer Emerald. Today I will be talking to you guys about the team that I've been using to get to Master Ball tier in the Series 13 rule set. So, in case you didn't know, the past 2 months in September and October, we have been playing with the Series 13 rule set, which allows not only any number of restricted Pokemon such as Zacian, Kyogre, Mewtwo. You can have a whole team of all the strong legendaries. But for the first time ever, we were able to play with mythical Pokemon, which is pretty exciting. And so I made it my goal to just use 2 restricted Pokemon to make it to the Master Ball here, and 1 mythical Pokemon on the team. And before anything else, let me show you the team that helped me get there. I bring to you all my Magearna team. But this is also Ring Your Sun, the Series 13 rule set. So instead of Incineroar on the team, I added Magearna, as it also has Trick Room if you ever need to fight in it. And it has the safety goggles for the Calyrex Ice Rider form if you ever encounter it. Now let me show you how this team started out with. As you can see, it's based on the Series 12 team that I used back in all the months of Series 12, except with the Magearna on the team, which is the Pokeball color one, and it has the moves Dazzling Gleam, Flash Cannon, Trick Room, and Protect. And like I mentioned, the safety goggles is there so you can ignore like the Amoonguss that they have on their team, or any other sleep moves that any other Pokemon may do to you that are powder moves. And my Grimmsnarl has Taunt on it because it stops a lot of things like Porygon 2, which can set a Trick Room, or the Eerie Impulse, or even the Recover it can go for, which will otherwise give the team somewhat trouble, but not entirely. And I went with the Trick Iron Ball set because I really liked how it functioned back in Series 12 against stuff like Landorus, Regieleki, a lot of Pokemon that can have Levitate or just be a flying type that can be grounded, because then Groudon can actually attack it with the ground moves it has. And I had Light Screen because there's a lot more special attackers than physical attackers, such as Kyogre, Shadow Rider, stuff like that. Everything else is the same from the Series 12 team that I used throughout Series 12. Gastrodon is there to use Yawn, the usual moves it had. And you know, the team was still pretty good. I was able to get through Series 13 last month. Pretty good record. And the way to play this team is usually like you can lead stuff like Charizard and Grimmsnarl. If you ever need to switch out the Grimmsnarl, you could switch in the Groudon and have Zacian in the back. Because usually you don't want to leave a Zacian. You want to set up the residual file, like maybe not right away, but in most cases you want to start right away. Against like the Sun Mirror, like say they lead Charizard and Groudon, or say Charizard and Incineroar, I usually try to lead Charizard and Groudon together, because one thing you can do is, instead of Dynamaxing Charizard, you could Dynamax the Groudon and go for the Max Rockfall move on the Charizard. Because most of the time, the Incineroars will want to click Fake Out, but if you Dynamax, even if you're at -1, you should do a lot of damage to the Charizard. But yeah, this is just one version of the team. So, I made a second version because, as I'll explain, this version of the team, it still has pretty much the same function as the other one, except that I added Reflect, because some problematic Pokemon that you can run into are like Zekrom, that has been very good in this series. And so what I like to do against Zekrom is take away whatever item they have. So I use Trick and take away, say, the Life Orb or the Weakness policy. And if I survive somehow, I set up either one of the two screens, because I had to Reflect back again. But usually those matchups you can do well with this team. Let's say they leave Zekrom and Kyogre, because I would trick away the Zekrom, and if you leave, like, say, Charizard with Grim, you can just switch out Charizard with Gastrodon or the Groudon, or you can Max Guard. One other important thing is that because it's ladder, I usually try to keep a consistent item on Charizard, so Lumberry has been very good to deal with Grimmsnarls that like to go for T-Wave. Otherwise, you know, there's a chance you could get paralyzed, but that's just my set on it. And like I said, Magearna is there for the Trick Room mode if you ever find yourself in Trick Room, and if you don't know what to bring, just bring Magearna. But yeah, here's the second rental code for the team, if you want to try it out. Overall, I'd say this is one pretty good team to use still, whichever version you want, but I will be showing more matches that I recorded over the next couple days. And if you want to watch them to see how they handle certain matchups, you can certainly do so once I upload them. But yeah, it was a pretty fun challenge for me to do, because I didn't want to use like more than 2 restricted Pokemon at first, and I thought this team was pretty good to give it a shot, which it did help me in the end. One last thing before I leave. Here's the rankings that I got in both my Sword and Shield version once I got to Master Ball tier. I somehow got a higher ranking in my Shield version, but I think that's because in Shield I had a different battle record compared to my Sword version, so I guess it balanced it out. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.